welcome everyone to this week's After the Bell. This was going to be a Dads on Wrestling originally, but due to lack of cameramen, we're going to go ahead and call this an After the Bell. And I want to thank JJ for taking one for the team and running camera for us. We are here with my first interview, and this is an honor for Jarek Matthews, the Mach 1 heavyweight champion, with his arm in a sling. He's beat up, he's battered, he's bruised. But he said, you know what, coming into the Mach 1 arena, that's what we're going to call it, because wouldn't know what you guys call this except for the American Sports Center. So, Mach 1 Arena. It's my first interview in 3 years. Not since Rob Van Dam. Wow. So, I'm a little rusty. I'm used to just talking to the camera and bullshitting and whatever, but I wanted to talk to you because this is the first title change in this place in 5 months, I believe, since James Morgan won it back from Willie Mack, thank you. Wow, I'm in trouble.
That's all right.
Willie was champion. I'm going to get bitch slapped next time Willie sees me.
Yeah, Willie just got back.
Willie just got back from London. He was at PWG last week, which is an awesome show. JJ talks about that, and we're going to go more into that. I'm sorry, it was good at PWG, but I wanted to talk to you because a lot of the guys we see come into Mach 1 are the rookies, the guys that go to the school every week. I was like, you're no rookie. You've been around for quite a while. What made you come into Mach 1 and pretty much go back to basics? What made you come here and go, you know what, I want to learn from Johnny and Joey Ryan and Johnny Goodtime and guys like that?
Well, I spent a couple of years ago. I spent about 4 or 5 months wrestling in Australia.
Oh, wow.
For EPW, and once I came back, you know, Mach 1 had been around for a little while, and they were really starting to pick up steam. They had just started doing these the Friday fight night shows at the arena, and yeah, I figured it would be a good place. It seemed like you know, a really kind of good up and coming place, and so I figured I'd try to make my name here, and so yeah, they started using me, you know, pretty sparingly, and then I think as time went on, I think we really clicked and we really meshed, and I think you know, being able to wrestle consistently on these shows has, I think, helped me improve by leaps and bounds, and I think that in turn led to me winning this last week. So.
And also led to time on NW Hollywood.
Absolutely.
You're on NW Hollywood. You were in that big 6-man. You were the mystery man that got pulled into Ryan Taylor's team, which led to the victory over Pretty Peter and those evil bastards.
Yeah.
And by the way, Peter, I love you, boy, man, but you know what? The haircut looks so much better. The freaking Shaggy from Scooby-Doo thing was not working for you.
No, it's. I mean, it's unfortunate that Aaron Bowler got hurt, and you know, hopefully making the speedy recovery. But yeah, it helped me a lot that they decided to throw me into the Survive Hair series, as Ray Rosas called it.
Ray Rosas is the most creative thing. I swear to God, he just comes out of shit from nowhere.
But yeah, the stuff on NWA has been fantastic, and yeah, I think going back to starting to come around to Mach 1, I think the training here is really second to none between Joey Ryan and Johnny Goodtime. Not only them, but also having people stop by from Rev Pro, people like Disco Machine and Mr. Excitement, can really help not only the students, but guys that have been doing it for a little while like me, and you know, can help us improve exponentially.
Yeah, I've seen those guys come in off and on throughout the videos I've seen. I still have yet to come to a school. I keep meaning to come and just run camera and just go, okay, do stuff, you know, whatever, just get content for the show. Who's been your favorite guest that's come in outside of the Rev Pro guys? I've seen DDP's come in. I've seen you know, Brian Kendrick came in. I saw Frankie, I think, came in at one point.
Yeah, I think probably. I think when Funaki came around, that was probably one of my favorites, because that wasn't. I mean, all the seminars I've learned tremendously from. I mean, we've had people like Adam Pierce and Christopher Daniels and Chris Hero have done seminars, but Funaki really got in there with us, and he was rolling around with us, and we were doing drills and matches, and you know, I had a couple of my favorite matches. I had a match with Nick Madrid, and I had a match with Eric Watts during the Funaki seminar, and both were just some of my favorite matches, you know. So here's
the Alberto Real wannabe over here back here, whatever the hell he's doing back here. Angelo Trinidad. I'm gonna totally bust him out here, but. So you were saying those were your favorite matches, like in the training. Were those your favorite matches? Was that your favorite match period, or would you? I mean, obviously with Morgan, that's one of your top favorites.
Definitely.
But what's been your favorite up to now?
Out of my whole career?
Yeah, or out of your whole career, and even from Mach 1.
Well, recently I've been having some great matches with Eric Cross. I think he and I just, something happens when we get in there. I think we're able to really have especially good matches.
Eric is nowhere near enough credit from anybody.
Absolutely.
Eric is, Eric and Suave both. I swear to God, those guys. I've known them from their beginning. I was at Epic War when Suave first came in. So I've seen those guys from the beginning, and those guys get nowhere near enough credit. Both of them. Eric is just phenomenal, and I've seen your guys' stuff. So but continue. Sorry.
I think other than that, I think the fact that I've been able to wrestle so much here has given me a lot of choices, really. I had a tag team match last week at WCWC where I tag teamed with Duke for the first time against the A-List. And I think we blended together even better than I had anticipated.
Talk to me a little bit about the actual training that you get week to week from Joey and Johnny, because it would seem to me that guy with Joey Ryan, Joey Ryan, I've another one I've watched from day one pretty much, and seeing him come up and learn from Kendrick and learn from the guys who learn from him and impart his wisdom on others, and then Good Time, who I barely heard about the last couple of years, but he seems like he knows everything.
He's phenomenal.
It's incredible, and just to think that I can learn, and you guys can learn so much from those two. Talk to me about the weekly stuff that goes on around here.
Well, it varies. It varies from week to week. I mean, Joey, and you can see this in his wrestling, is very influenced by kind of the old school mentality, and so I think as such, his methods and his methods of training are very, very kind of basic, very. They have a lot to do with learning how to think on your feet, and how to use your creativity. Whereas Johnny Goodtime is very, because he trained at UPW for a while, and so he incorporates a lot of what he learned from Hardcore Kid, for example. Lots of roles, lots of different kinds of roles that you would never ever expect. That helps a lot, because the basis of my training was very, very lucha inspired. I was trained by Jesse Hernandez, Mondo Guerrero, Bobby Bradley, and so the roles helps a lot with ring awareness and stuff like that. So yeah, they're very, very different methods, but both exceptional trainers.
Without getting too far behind the curtain and getting too many people in trouble, it's going to be weird going on September 11th and knowing that Joey's not going to be there.
It will be, and we had the last set of tapings were the first since what had happened.
I didn't know. I was at Access, and the news was getting fed to me. I was like,
right.
So.
And it's an unfortunate situation, but I know he's got a lot of big things coming up, and I know so does NWA. So hopefully it doesn't it's not awkward for too long, but I think things will work out.
Is there a feeling of, and this is coming from a fan standpoint, when Colt won the title and then immediately lost it to Sheik, it was almost like, really? And it's almost a feeling of like relief and that Adam's going to bring the belt back to Hollywood on September 11th. It's almost like the belt's coming home and the world title's going to be back where it belongs at the showcase.
You can say that. You can say that, definitely. I think just having Adam around has been phenomenal. I know we were all really relieved when we found out that he'd be able to wrestle again after what had happened, but yeah, I think there'll definitely be a prevailing sense of relief, and that's nothing against the Sheik. I like his work, and I've never met the guy.
I never met him either. It just seemed to me that everybody in the crowd, JJ was there, my fiance was there. It was like Colt won, he overcame everything, and it was like, and then he just right away it was like and then we knew it wasn't coming back with the Sheik, so it was almost like, crap, it's the NWA tapings, where's the NWA title?
Yeah.
And we know as much as the NWA loves Mach 1, we're going to have that belt on NWA TV because they had the TV title. So, speaking of that, I don't remember, forgive me, were you part of the television title tournament at all?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, what are you feeling in the TV title tournament in Scorpio Sky?
I think Sky is a phenomenal champion. That's another one of my favorite matches that I had recently. I got a chance to wrestle Sky for the first time a couple months back, and it was just, he's another guy that can bring the best out of anybody. And especially, you know, that final match between him and SoCal Crazy was such a good match. They're both so talented. So yeah, I think with Scorpio Sky as champion, I think we can look forward to a lot of really exciting title defenses.
What can we look forward to from Jarek Matthews here at Mach 1 now that you're on top of the mountain, if you will?
You know,
besides healing up the damn arm here, this is brutal, man. And for those of you who don't know, at Center City Slam, he took. I wasn't there, so tell everybody what happened.
It was Christian Cole. I had Josh Rose locked in a figure 4 around the ring post. Christian Cole smashed a chair against my arm against the post, and you know, I mean, it's a hairline fracture, and it's slowly getting better, but taking matches, and now presumably taking title defenses won't really help.
I was going to say, 2 matches since then with Eric Cross and James Morgan probably isn't the best doctor prescription toward a healing arm.
Right, but you know, I plan on you know, bad wing or not, I plan on being a fighting champion. So hopefully the main thing we can look forward to is just more title defenses, more successful title defenses at that.
Well, where can they find out more about you and about Mach 1?
You can go to m1wrestling.com, or you can follow him on Twitter at m1wrestling. You can follow me on Twitter at xJarekMatthewsX, or you can find me, Jarek Matthews, on Facebook. I'm all over social networking and all that jazz.
As we all are in this day and age, sadly.
Yeah.
I got Facebook right here in my pocket. Sick thing, it really is. We're sick people. I checked this in here when we got here.
Yeah, see, luckily my cell phone's pretty busted up, so I don't have access to that yet.
Stay away. It's a bad thing. It's a horrible thing.
But yeah, follow me online and come out to a Mach 1 show or an NWA show and see what I'm all about.
I want to thank Jarek Matthews for your time today, and go get ready for your whatever's going to happen to you tonight. I'm sure you're going to have a celebratory opening show and possibly a title match tonight. So thank you very much. We'll see you next time on After the Bell.